All right, so you want to know what's going on with this VRA thing?
Yeah, VRA Veracity.
Right.
It's been blowing up on X.
Yeah, it seems like every time I'm scrolling through there, I see something.
Tons of chatter.
Yeah, lots of chatter, and it seems like everyone's got a strong opinion about it, too.
Oh yeah, big time strong opinions.
And,
Bulls Bears.
the thing is, the whole 9 yards.
It's like, we don't want to spend all day scrolling
Exactly.
through X trying to figure out what's going on.
Nobody's got time for that.
Yeah,
Infinite scroll.
that's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
We're going to take a deep dive into all those posts and all those discussions.
Cut through the noise.
Cut through the noise
Yeah.
and try to understand what are the key takeaways.
Right.
What are the big arguments?
The big questions.
What's the big picture?
What's the deal with Veracity?
Exactly.
All right, so
Yeah.
the first thing is,
Yeah.
what is Veracity?
What is it?
What's all the hype about?
Yeah. From what we've seen on X, it's a blockchain platform,
Okay.
and they are all about stopping ad fraud.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, all those ads you see online?
Sure. Mhm.
Well, all the times those views are fake,
Oh, wow.
bots and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Veracity is trying to fix that.
Okay.
And their main product is this thing called Veraviews.
Fairview.
And they've got this patented technology
Oh.
called proof of view.
Proof of view.
Yeah, and it uses like AI and blockchain
Mhm.
to make sure that the people watching ads are actually real people.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, so like the AI watches you watching the ad,
That's wild.
making sure you're moving your mouse or tapping the screen or whatever.
So I can't just set my phone down and walk away.
Exactly.
That's really interesting.
And then all that data gets recorded on the blockchain.
Uh-huh.
So it's all super secure and transparent.
So advertisers know they're getting what they pay for.
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's really smart.
Yeah. And it's not just about Veraviews.
Oh, really?
People are talking about their staking options too.
Oh, okay.
And they're planning on launching a dual token system.
Okay. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
So what's a dual token system?
Well, it means they'll have two different tokens,
Oh,
each
mhm.
with its own specific use case.
Okay.
It can get a little complicated, but the idea is to create a more robust and sustainable ecosystem.
Okay, I'll have to read up on that.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
Veracity is really focused on the online video and esports markets.
Really? So they see a lot of potential for growth there.
Yeah, they think those markets are particularly vulnerable to ad fraud.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're trying to solve a real problem
a big problem.
with a unique solution.
Yeah, and people are definitely excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, there's a ton of buzz around this on X.
Tons of buzz.
So let's talk about some of the people who are really bullish on Veracity.
All right, so one of the most vocal supporters is this guy at Crypto Irwin NL.
Okay, I've seen that name.
Yeah, he's all about Veracity's real-world utility.
Okay.
He keeps saying that Veraviews is actually being used by companies.
So it's not just a theory,
Exactly, it's generating revenue and gaining traction.
and people are using it.
Yeah, which is a big deal in the crypto world.
Yeah, a lot of projects never make it past the idea stage.
Yeah, and he also points out that Veracity is making progress regardless of what the crypto market is doing.
So it's not just dependent on height.
Exactly, it's building something with real value.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Who else is out there banging the drum for Veracity?
Well, there's this other guy, Gary Crypto Bro,
Okay.
and he's got these posts that are like super clear and concise.
Nice.
Yeah, he just lays out Veracity's main selling points,
Oh.
like the whole ad fraud problem
Yeah.
and how proof of view solves it.
Yeah.
And he talks about how many VRA tokens they've burned.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Over 558 million.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
So he's really good at explaining things in a way that's easy to understand.
Exactly. It gets right to the chase. I like that.
No fluff.
So what about the traders?
Oh, yeah.
Are they looking at the charts and making predictions?
Of course they are.
Okay.
There's this user at Silverbullet BTC,
Right.
and they've been doing some serious technical analysis.
So they're looking at the price history.
Yeah, and they've noticed this pattern
Uh-huh.
where Veracity's price tends to pump.
Pump meaning go up.
Yeah, go up big time
Okay.
after it breaks through certain price levels.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they even calculated the average gain from the last 5 breakouts.
And what was it?
183%.
Wow. So they're saying VRA could see some serious gains
Potentially, yeah.
just based on how it's traded in the past.
Exactly.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, and the thing is,
Yeah.
these gains could happen regardless of what the rest of the market is doing.
Oh, wow. So even if Bitcoin is crashing,
Yeah,
Veracity could still be pumping?
that's the charts are suggesting.
Wow. Okay. So we've got people talking about real world utility.
Mhm.
We've got people breaking down the technology.
Yeah, and we've got people analyzing the price charts.
Yep.
What else are people saying?
Well, there are some investors who are taking a more macro view,
Okay.
like looking at the long-term potential of Veracity.
Long-term potential.
Yeah, like where could this project be in 5 or 10 years?
Okay.
And one of those investors is at Marco Polo Maps.
Okay.
And they're calling Veracity an asymmetric play.
An asymmetric play.
Yeah, which basically means
What does that mean?
it means that the potential rewards are way bigger than the potential risks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's like a bet with really good odds.
Okay.
And they're basing this on a couple of things.
Okay.
First, Veracity has deflationary tokenomics.
Deflationary tokenomics.
Yeah, which means the supply of VRA tokens is designed to decrease over time.
Oh, okay.
So as demand increases and supply decreases, the price should go up.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and they also point to the proof-of-use technology
Uh-huh.
as a unique advantage that could give Veracity a real edge in the market. Okay, so they're saying Veracity has the potential to be a huge winner.
Potentially, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then there's at Crypto Sambojke,
Okay.
and they're even more bullish.
Even more bullish than asymmetric play.
Yeah, they're putting out some serious price predictions.
Like, how high are we talking?
They're saying Veracity could reach a market cap of $500 to $600 million.
Wow, that's huge.
It is.
So there's definitely a lot of excitement around this project.
Oh, yeah, for
We've
sure.
got articles from @BSC News calling Veracity a hot crypto protocol.
Yeah, they definitely got people talking.
And the VRA community is buzzing.
They're hyped.
And it's not just anonymous accounts.
Right.
It's like respected people in the crypto space.
Yeah, like at Crypto Irwin NL.
Yeah.
He's saying that accumulating VRA at current prices
Uh-huh.
could be a huge financial opportunity.
Like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing.
Yeah, he's even calling Veracity a future blue chip.
Wow.
Yeah, and the comments on his posts are full of fire emojis and to the moon.
Wow. So people are really feeling it.
They are.
It seems like the Veracity team is also doing a good job of keeping the hype going.
Yeah, they're putting out regular updates,
Uh-huh.
and they recently announced some big developments.
Oh, yeah. What were those?
Well, on March 29th, they posted an update
Okay.
about their dual token ecosystem,
Mm-hmm.
and they said they're planning to migrate their proof-of-view technology to a new Layer 1 blockchain.
A new Layer 1 blockchain. What does that mean?
It basically means they're moving to a more powerful and efficient blockchain,
Okay.
which should allow them to scale their operations and handle more transactions.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And the community is seeing this as a really positive sign.
Like they're making good on their promises.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's pretty clear why people are bullish on Veracity.
Yeah, they got a lot going for them.
But let's not forget, there's always another side to the story.
Always.
So what are the skeptics saying?
Well, one of the main concerns is this deadline they've set for themselves.
It's a deadline?
Yeah, they've said that they need to launch their new tokenomics and dual token system
Uh-huh.
by Q2 2025.
Q2 2025, so that's...
Yeah, less than 2 years away.
Okay.
And some people are worried that they won't be able to pull it off.
So they're saying that Veracity's success hinges on this deadline.
Yeah, basically.
That's a lot of pressure.
It is.
And if they miss the deadline,
Yeah.
what happens then?
Well, it could be bad news for Veracity.
Like people could lose faith in the project.
Yeah, potentially.
So it's a make or break moment.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got people who are cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
But what about the outright haters?
Oh, yeah. There's some of those, too.
Okay.
Like this user at the Leno Avame.
Right.
They're not holding back.
Okay.
They're calling VRA a shitcoin.
Wow.
And they're saying that Veracity is a dead project.
A dead project.
Yeah, and they're calling the team a ghost team.
A ghost too.
Yeah, like they're not doing anything.
So they're basically saying Veracity is a scam.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. That's pretty harsh.
It is.
So we've got people who are super bullish.
Yeah.
And people who are super bearish.
Only divided.
But the one thing they all have in common...
Is that they're talking about Veracity?
Exactly. Veracity is generating a lot of buzz.
Yeah. Even the negative comments are giving them exposure.
All right. Any publicity is good publicity.
It's true.
So whether you love it or hate it,
Yeah.
Veracity is a project that people are paying attention to.
For sure.
So to sum it all up,
Yeah.
Veracity is a blockchain platform that's trying to solve the problem of ad fraud.
With their proof-of-view technology.
Right?
And they've got a lot of people excited.
Yeah. Investors, developers,
Yeah.
even some media outlets.
It's catching on.
But there are also some serious concerns
Right.
about whether they can deliver on their promises.
Yeah.
Especially with that Q2 2025 deadline.
Yeah, that's a big one.
So it's definitely a project worth watching.
Yeah. Keep an eye on it.
So for you, the listener, if you're trying to understand what all the fuss is about,
All hype.
hopefully this deep dive is giving you a good overview.
Yeah, we've covered the main points.
The bull case, the bear case,
The whole spectrum
and
of...
everything in between.
Yep.
Now it's up to you to decide
Yeah.
what you think about Verasity.
Do your own research.
Yeah, and think about it critically.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot at stake here.
For sure.
So here's a final thought for you to consider.
Okay.
We've heard from the bulls and the bears, but what about you?
Yeah.
What factors do you think will ultimately determine Veracity's fate?
Good question.
Will they be able to meet that Q2 2025 deadline?
That's a big one.
Will the market embrace their technology?
Yeah. Will it catch on?
And can they execute on their roadmap?
Lots to think about.
Yeah, it's a complex situation.
It is.
But hopefully now you're equipped to start forming your own opinions.
Informed opinions.
Exactly. So keep an eye on Verasity.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Because the story is far from over.
Far from over.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.